Hey guys, it's time for another Patreon poll chat for you guys. So, this week's question was, being that The Rise of Skywalker is the end of the Skywalker saga, what ending to a character's story are you most interested in seeing in the movie? The options were Luke, Leia, Kylo Ren / Ben Solo, Chewbacca, Rey, Finn, Poe, R2-D2, C-3PO. John, I'm going to let you answer first. Which person are you most interested to see wrap up their story?
Oh, man. I didn't really put that much thought into this. I guess I would say Rey.
Why?
Well, because if you go down the list, you kind of know Luke's story to me was kind of wrapped. Now he's just gonna kind of be like, "Hey, I'm here to hang out again." I don't think there's gonna be some kind of big thing where he comes back to life or anything, because that would really just diminish everything, the power of the end of the Last Jedi.
Right.
Leia, I hate to say it, but we know the deal. Like, they had to do what they had to do with Carrie, so I'm not sure where we're gonna get there. And then you go to the background characters like Chewie and R2 and 3PO, and I'm convinced we're gonna see them again in the future. So then I get down to our new main characters, and to me it comes down to Kylo Ren and Rey. I feel like Adam Driver is not going to be in Star Wars anymore. Do you just get that feeling? So I feel like his character is going to end here. I'm curious how they leave off with Rey. Whether it's one of those things where she is starting a new Jedi Academy, or she walks away from it all, or she lives happily ever after, or she goes off somewhere like an Ezra situation. I'm most curious about her ending.
James?
John, you kind of sold me. When you said Rey at first, I was like, she's like one of the least, I'm like, Rey's going to be fine, however they wrap up her story. But yeah, you got some good points on there. My answer was just going to be as straightforward as you can be. It's Kylo Ren. I think everybody just wants to know, like, we've talked, I don't know if you've been a patron or a listener for a while, but like the 4-quadrant thing, like, lives and is redeemed, dies and is redeemed, and the other one was like lives and isn't redeemed, or dies and isn't redeemed. Like where does it go? And I think it's just like, when you're talking about any character and how their story is going to end, I just got to think that everybody is got to be like, number one, Kylo Ren. It's just you got to know. You got to know.
To
Lacey,
no
any
surprise.
other characters? Yeah.
No, Kylo Ren, Ben Solo. Everybody, like you said, everybody wants to know. I want to know because he's Han and Leia's son. He killed Han. He did terrible things. How is this gonna end?
Right.
Hopefully,
not the way you think.
Hopefully in a good way. That's what I'm hoping for. But whether you hope for one or the other, everyone is wondering what's gonna happen, and I think he's the biggest question mark.
It's like he's gonna die, but like, how is it gonna happen?
Yeah. I talked to my cousin today, and he was like, he said something. He's like, I'm talking crazy tinfoil hat, but what if they redeem Kylo Ren, but then they actually do turn Rey into a Sith and stuff? We had a conversation about that or whatever, and I said, by the way, like, are you for his being redeemed? And he was like, absolutely. He's like, yeah. So, and I'm like, there's got to be no more casual fan than just like my older cousin,
Mm-hmm.
He's not like super big into it, but like he likes it and he takes his kids to it and stuff. And it's just like, that's probably the average fan,
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, everybody said the number one answer. 14 people. Kylo Ren. Yeah. Followed by 5 in second place is Rey. So there was almost triple the amount of people want Kylo Ren's ending than Rey's ending. Then in third place is a tie with Leia and R2-D2. And then third. And then in fourth place is Luke and C-3PO. And Chewbacca with 2 votes each. And then in last place is Finn and Poe with 1 vote each.
They each voted for each other.
Yeah.
All right, and first up is Darth Hurricane, who said, I'm going old school and going with R2, Leia, and Chewbacca. I guess I forgot to put 1 vote per person.
Oh, yeah.
They were there when it all started for me, and as much as I like the new characters, my love for the remaining originals is stronger. Good answer.
Yeah, that is good.
Next is David Probus. Hello, David. He said, I really want to see how they finish up Kylo Ren's story. I am not a fan of Bendemption. I would have been open to it, but the dude killed Han Solo. There has to be consequences to that. I am also really curious how they bring in Palpatine. There is some really great stuff they could tap into with Episode 3 and working in the observatories from the Aftermath series and Battlefront 2 single-player stories. I think that they could do some really cool things with that. For the love of everything good, no more clones.
So David was originally going by General Beard, but now because we have another bearded general, he's going to go by General Greybeard. So David is General Greybeard.
So he's General Gandalf?
General Greybeard.
All right. Next is Michael Moore, who said, I went with Rey. I think her story arc is the center of this trilogy, and I'm really excited to see where her story goes. That's a great answer.
Great.
Next is Dani. Even though I'm excited to see how Rey and Kylo's story ends, the only one I'm looking forward to seeing the most is Leia's, since the introduction to the saga started with her in A New Hope. Agree.
Yeah.
Maerk at the Kind of Vacans said, I want to see what they do with Kylo Ren. I think The Rise of Skywalker will end with Rey's story still just beginning, but Kylo Ren's story will conclude. I'm going on record to say I am full Bendemption. What? Welcome, Maerk.
Was he not before?
I don't know.
Oh.
I just like saying that every time someone agrees with me. Welcome. Which I had to consider once Palpatine came into the mix. I also want to see what is done with Leia's story. I hope to see the legacy of Luke, Leia, and Han even highlighted in The Rise of Skywalker.
See, Mark's smart. That's like me. He didn't think he could be redeemed until Palpatine got reintroduced.
Yeah. I think I remember him saying something like that a while ago. Next is Ollie. Hi, Ollie. He says it was really hard to choose just one. He clearly didn't try because he could have picked multiple. But I went with Rey. She's still such a mysterious character to me, and hopefully we'll get a satisfying end for her. But he put end in like this.
Yes.
JJ can guarantee that.
Yep.
Satisfied. Next is Bryan Smith, who says, I think Ben Solo comes back to the light, but at what cost? I think he goes into exile, unable to face the galaxy after what he has done. It's fair. Next is Brian Potheir. What? What are you laughing at?
I was trying to think where I'd heard that, but at what cost? And it's from a Lonely Island song where they like, TV is free, but what is the cost?
You always think of these weird. Brian Potheir says, Kylo Ren is the most interesting and well-acted character in the sequel trilogy and has the most pathways to end his arc. I'm really up in the air on how he exits this movie. That is actually the most serious answer. I think Brian's always he always gives this like jab at the end. I think that's the most like concise answer.
Did he leave another comment below?
No. And last but not least is Jetta. Hi, Jetta. She says, this is hard. This is a hard decision, and I'm going for all of them. I know one vote. Oh, well, at least she's conscious of it. Love to see Leia, Chewbacca, R2, and 3PO's journey concludes to, whereas seeing Rey, Finn, Poe, and Kylo's journey is continuing/concluding Skywalker saga. So I think she's wants to see all the original trilogy people conclude, but then see where the new people are. What are you doing?
She always posts coffee, so I'm cheersing my coffee with Jetta.
Oh yeah, I have coffee too. Cheers.
Cheers, Jetta.
This is like the size of my face.
This week, I was in the car with my wife, and she said, there's water down there. And I picked up the water, and I took a big drink of it, and it was coffee. And I was so mad. Do
you not drink coffee?
No, I hate coffee. I don't even like going in coffee stores because it smells
nectar
terrible.
Of the gods. I love
you
coffee.
Drink soda, though, don't you?
How? What? I don't understand.
Soda has caffeine in it.
Yeah, caffeine. You just don't like the taste of coffee? Is that the deal?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I thought it was a caffeine thing.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Why would it be a caffeine thing?
I don't know. Some people
Some
don't
people-
like caffeine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
caffeine. Yeah.
I will say I think that when it comes to coffee,
He's so
people
upset.
are absolutely ridiculous when it comes to like saying that they need it and all this stuff. I'm
I
like,
do need it.
I need it.
I can't wake
Yeah,
up
but
without it.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous. That's
Why?
absolutely ridiculous.
Why?
I am ridiculous.
Because like
That's my brand.
I can drink soda and it has caffeine in it and I can feel the effects and I know like, oh, I probably shouldn't be drinking this because it's going to keep me up. And when it's like 1 a.m., I'm like, it's because I drank that caffeine or whatever. But in no way, shape, or form have I ever been like, gotta have my Mountain Dew.
I do have coffee, though.
I can't function in the morning when I don't have my Mountain Dew.
Well,
I'm like,
Mountain Dew. I mean,
absolutely ridiculous.
Mountain Dew? What are you, 11?
What soda would I drink that would be more caffeine?
Dr. Pepper.
Or Pepsi
Dr. Pepper
or
has
Coke
more
or
caffeine than
anything.
Mountain Dew?
No, but it's more of an adult soda, I think.
Dr.
It is?
Pepper?
Doctor, and there's a profession involved.
Well,
Yeah.
this has been fun. I hope you enjoyed this week's Patreon chat.
Next week's poll is going to be about coffee and
soda.
Which do you like better?
If you were a Star Wars character, which soda would you drink?
Actually, in the comments, leave whether you like coffee or soda. How about that?
Yeah, Jetta's like, coffee!
Yeah, that's
And
ridiculous.
Todd's probably like, Starbucks owns my wallet. That's like something Todd would say.
Todd used to be a
Put in
barista.
the-
Todd, make
No,
me...
just put in the comments. Do you know anybody that is like a soda nut?
James
No.
Baney.
No, I'm not a soda nut. That's the thing.
James
Like, I know plenty of people that are like coffee people.
James,
like, oh, this
have you
kind
ever-
of coffee and this kind of, and I make it a specific way
Tony
and I have
Soprano?
it every day and I need it. I'm not
I
a
do need it.
I need it.
James, have you ever walked into 7-Eleven and just gotten a soda?
No.
Okay.
First of all, we don't
I
have
need a
7-Eleven.
coffee with almond milk. That is my jam. Unsweetened, no sugar.
That'll do it, I think, right?
Yeah. Bye.
Yeah.